You ever meet someone who's quiet, calm, soft-spoken, but when you look into their eyes, you can tell they've survived storms you can't even imagine? People like that move different. They talk different. They live different because life has already trained them in ways most people will never understand. This video is for those people, for the ones who've been broken, rebuilt themselves, and somehow still chose to be kind. Let's dive into the psychology of people who have gone through a lot and how their minds actually work behind the scenes. They're strong, but not because they want to be. Here's the truth psychology never sugarcoats. People become strong when they're given no other option. Not because they love challenges, not because they enjoy fighting battles. It's survival. It's adaptation. It's the brain rewiring itself to stay alive. Their strength isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's quiet. It's the strength of someone who's been to hell and back and learned how to walk through fire without screaming. They overthink everything. People who've been hurt before rarely walk into life blindly again. They think before they talk. They observe before they trust. They analyze before they open up. This isn't anxiety. This is experience. This is a brain that has learned the hard way that not everyone means well. So yeah, they overthink, because the last time they didn't, it cost them something they can't get back. They feel deeply, but show it slowly. When someone has been through pain, their emotional system becomes more sensitive, but also more guarded. They care too much. They love too deeply. They feel everything in high definition, but they don't show it easily. They don't hand their heart out like a free trial. They protect it because they remember what it felt like when someone didn't. They're kind, but not naive. You know what's crazy? Some of the kindest people you'll ever meet are the ones who were treated the worst. Psychology calls this post-traumatic growth. It's when pain doesn't make someone bitter, it makes them better. They understand what darkness feels like, so they refuse to give that darkness to someone else. But don't get it twisted. They're not naive. They see everything. They just choose peace instead of chaos. They don't give up, even when they want to. People who've gone through a lot carry a different level of endurance, because every time life hit them, they learned something new about themselves, that they can stand, that they can rebuild, that they can survive endings and still start again. It's not motivation, it's resilience, it's self-survival. It's the quiet belief that no matter what happens, I'll figure it out. They value small things more than anyone else. Someone who's been through loss values presence. Someone who's been through chaos values peace. Someone who's been through heartbreak values honesty. People like this don't chase loud, shiny things. They appreciate the little moments: a safe conversation, a calm room, a loyal friend, a soft touch. Life humbled them, and in return, they learned how to see beauty in places others ignore. The truth about them. Here's the real psychology. People who've been through a lot are not broken. They're not damaged goods. They're not too much. They're sharper, smarter, emotionally awake, and they love with a depth that only comes from surviving something real. If you're one of those people, you're not behind. You're not weak. You're not lost. You're layered. You're evolving. You're becoming the strongest version of yourself, the version built from truth, survival, and self-respect. So keep going. Your story isn't over. It's just getting real.